and gentlemen, may I have your attention,
Lucid
please?
Network presents a Different Perspective podcast. You're now tuned in.
Different, so don't compare me to another. I'm different, so don't compare me to another. Cause they can't hang, word to the mother.
Yo, listeners, what it do, man? It's Shotgun. This first season of a Different Perspective podcast is approaching real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely going to launch the second week of November. I've been putting together a lot of good episodes for y'all, you know what I'm saying? A lot of good guests, you know what I'm saying? Good topics. But, I just know people is anticipating, and I'm anticipating too. You know, I'm hoping that everybody enjoys it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just give y'all a little snippet, you know what I'm saying, of what you can expect of what's to come. I got marketing and promotions legend TC Thompkins.
SOS band was a big group.
Right.
But I remember back, man, when that record came out.
Now, which record you talking about with SOS?
SOS, I think it was. I can't think of the title of that record. It was the first release that they had. I think it was. Just Be Good to Me.
Okay,
that was the name of it. Just Be Good to Me.
All right.
Yeah. Record company didn't believe in that record. They did not believe in that record. They didn't think it was going to happen. I had to beat Epic up constantly to get behind that record. Because everybody that played that record in any area of the country that played that record would just explode. It would just start selling.
Right.
But the label was just asleep. Didn't think it was going to happen. Same thing with Luther.
Yeah.
Never Too Much, man, was huge.
They slept on Never Too Much.
They slept it.
Wow.
They slept it. They caught on after it got so big. They got on top of it. Juicy Fruit was another one.
Wow.
I'll tell you a record that the record company didn't want to release. That was a monster. Juicy Fruit was one of them that I had to fight to get released. Another one was in between the sheets with the.
Got my man Scott Gordon, the West Coast plug, legendary.
When that's how I met 40. 40's Uncle St. Charles came into City Hall to negotiate a deal for E40.
That's what I was about to ask you. Would this be the same City Hall that E40 and Too Short and all those, the same one that they used?
Yeah.
Okay.
Same one. I signed E40. If it wasn't for Scott Gordon, 40's records wouldn't have came out.
Got you.
And I'm gonna just tell you the story. So St. Charles basically came in to talk to the white guy. His name was Walter Zelnick, cool ass. He felt that, hey, if you go talk to the white guy, you're gonna get some money out of him. Walter wasn't gonna give nobody no money. Walter don't give nobody no money, bro. Not up front.
Yeah.
It's Show and Prove company. Just like I had to show and prove what I was capable of doing, that's how we treated the artist. Show and prove.
Right.
So St. Charles came to talk to Walter. Walter told St. Charles to come talk to me. St. Charles came in, had me the Mr. Flamboyant maxi cassette.
Wow.
Told me his nephew, E40. Now, even though E40 was from the 707, he was from Vallejo. I was from Vacaville. I was in the Bay, doing bigger things.
Yeah.
40 was just first.
That's what I was about to say. Was 40 popping yet at that point?
No, he wasn't popping yet.
Okay.
He wasn't popping yet. He was making a little noise, but he wasn't popping.
Okay.
Nobody knew 40 outside of Vallejo. So, next thing you know, St. Charles was like, man, you need to meet 40. Walter told me to listen to the tape and to go meet E40. So I had to go to this convention in South San Francisco, and I was on a panel with Jay King. Jay King, as you know, was with the group Tony.
Right.
And and I'm 24 on a panel with Jay King.
I feel
talking about how all you need to know about the music business.
Right.
101, 103, 104. So my job also was to meet 40. So next thing you know, I seen 40 come out the elevator. Man, he was hella big, and he had all these white girls jumping up, trying to get the tape out of his hand. And next thing you know, 40 sat down, he started talking to me, and he was like, man, you know, you should just listen to my tape. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, I also got my man Bob Bowen, a.k.a. DJ Pimp. You might remember him from Explosive Magazine or a ton of other places. Right?
Well, they had several